We're on the road from Nullaware to Timboon. It's an area which has got a whole host of challenges.
I drive this road 3 or 4 times a week. If there's a car coming the other way or another truck, we've both got to get off the road.
We have school buses, we have tourists, we have parents taking their children to and from school, and you combine it with the logging trucks. It's just a bad combination.
This is what upsets locals. We've had to put signs up here saying rough surface and lower the advisory speed down to 80 kilometres per hour. And of course the community's saying, well, why don't you just fix the road so that we can travel at that speed.
I'm Michelle Armstrong and I'm from Wangaratta. I love cycling, and particularly the challenge of and the experience of cycling in the mountains. It's quite a special experience, and to have that on your doorstep is amazing. I think the roads are absolutely of paramount importance, and keeping them really well maintained, because it's a product in the end. It's a tourism product as well as a economic product and a transport product.
If we can close the distance between tourism attractions in Gippsland, getting people from Phillip Island Nature Park to Mount Baw, opening up the region so that people can travel through the Gippsland Lakes, so they're not just looking at Gippsland as a one-day destination.
Hi, I'm Wyn Scott. I'm Chair of Mallee Regional Partnership. I think the thing that surprised us all when we thought about it was that 97% of people come to our region by road, tourists particularly, and you know that's enormous. So our roads are incredibly important to tourism and to economic growth, because we're Victoria's food bowl, and so much of our produce is transported by road.
My name's Rick Ingram and I've been into it for 40 years, and I know what we're on about. We're on about the road conditions. The road conditions are poor. We've got a white line separates V doubles. The roads aren't wide enough. And you've got cars darting up the inside of you. You know, like it's not on, not this day and age.
Yeah, I'm Brendan Marr from Marr's Transport. I've just spent the afternoon with Vic Roads doing a bit of a run around Bendigo, showing them what our problems are, getting a few ideas off them and seeing what their problems are too.
I'm Deborah Nelson, Mayor of Hindmarsh Shire Council. Once upon a time the farmer had his own little farm. All his equipment and machinery was on the farm and he didn't have to transport it. Now we're seeing farmers that might have land at one area of our shire and also land at another area, so they're having to take their large equipment on the roads to go from one farmlet to another.
Ken Wakefield, Wakefield Transport Group. The region is growing, it's very vibrant at the moment. We have tourism. The horticultural area is planned to double in the next 5 to 7 years, so it's very important that we have input to Vic Road so they understand what the looming challenges are for the area.
Understanding where freight flows was perhaps one that perhaps we don't have a good handle on. We need to improve in that. Look, the other one was road safety, and of course road safety is critical for rural communities. They so much depend on our road network. And so safety for them is really personal.
There's no escaping the sort of problems we've got to deal with. What's important is to run towards the problems, not away from them.